Hey Aquarius, this is your Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse reading. And I want you to know how you're being eclipsed so that you can pay attention and track this cycle here. I'm going to start by summarizing the overall meaning of this eclipse, what's happening, and then we'll move into how it affects you and where it's showing up for you in your life. And we'll finish with an oracle message from the moon here. I just got this new deck, and when I was shuffling and asking for the energy of this new moon reading, its own energy popped out, so it definitely feels supercharged. It's the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on our side, haha. So anyway, I'm excited to see what it says for you, Aquarius. Okay, before we get started, know that this reading is going to affect your sun sign. It's going to apply to that, but it's also going to be more powerful for your rising sign. So you're going to want to listen to both sun and rising sign videos to track how this eclipse is, showing up and working in your life here. All right, and if you don't know what your rising sign is, you can go ahead and look in my description box below for instructions on how to find that out or message me. All right. Aquarius, the sun and the moon are together right now, and they're under the sign of Sagittarius. Right now, the moon is passing between the sun and the earth, and so we've got a total solar eclipse happening here. It's blocking the light. This is like the cosmic way of powering us off and on again to reset our energies. So we're in this universal game, and it's called Eclipsed, and we're playing in the arena of awareness. And the teams playing are Gemini and Sagittarius. So these are the two zodiac signs that are playing with the moon to reset our energies, and they're resetting the energy of our open mind. They're opening our mind, and they're balancing how information is received and where we find power and truth. So this eclipse is amplifying the power of your awareness. It's really pivotal because when you shift your perspective, you also shift the direction of your life. So eclipses work by balancing our energy and shifting the perspective of where we've been and where we might want to go. So I think the analogy of climbing a mountain works best because when you get to the top, you see your vista open up and you can see clearly where you've been and where it is that you might want to go. That's what the eclipse is doing. So 2 weeks ago, Gemini started off this season with the full moon lunar eclipse on November 30th. So you want to think back to what happened 2 weeks ago. Maybe there was some sort of epiphany or internal shift that you realized that might be closing the door on an old way of being or seeing or doing things. Now we've got the new moon with the sun up here in Sagittarius, and also with the node of karma. So this is helping to reset or reconcile the past. It's where we've already been and what we already know, so that we can open the door to a clearer vision of what we want in the future. All right. So I think you understand that eclipses shift your energy from the past, what you already know, to contrast it with the possibilities of what could be in the future. And, this awareness that comes propels you into action. It helps you put your free will and direct your choices into finding a more balanced place of being so that you can be on path with where you're supposed to go. All right, so the cosmos is bringing power to awareness because the whole point of 2020 vision is to see clearly. Aquarius, you are trying to see clearly the 11th house. So this eclipse is happening in a part of your chart where you discover the power in your aspirations. This is where your hopes and wishes become manifest with a little help from your friends. This is the place in your chart where you're being triggered to reset your social contributions. So this is where you align with others, your friends, your community. It's how you network. This is a really great time for you to be networking. So this eclipse is likely leading you to find some balance within yourself and your awareness of your friends, community, and networks. Pay attention to your friends because they have important messages for you right now. And then use this month to track your awareness and open your eyes to the power of community. Like I said, this is a really good month for networking because whatever you do right now will come back for full reflection under the light of the Sagittarius full moon when it's full 6 months from now at the end of May. So, you're being shifted, you're being redirected, it's a turning point for your awareness as it relates to community and how you want to put yourself, where do you want to contribute, and who's around you that can help you. So ask yourself some questions now and reflect on them back in May. Put them down in a journal so that you can reflect back on these energies and see how the cycle shows up through small synchronicities of how your life just naturally organizes under this energy. What are you being called to contribute to your community, and how might your friends be willing to merge their power with yours? See how that lines up for you. 6 months from now, it's pretty powerful. And again, go back and watch your rising sign too, because both of these energies are going to be working for you, and one's going to resonate more powerfully than the other. So watch them both and see how they show up for you. I'm also going to plug my sacred space here because it's a perfect time to know your own astrology better, because the purpose of the 11th house is, this is where you plug your power into the grid. It's where you contribute. It's where you line up with everybody else. So you need to know what your power is before you do that. And astrology is the most powerful tool I've ever experienced for elevating your own self-awareness. So if you want to fully understand your power, and if you're interested, I would be honored to give you a reading. It's delivered by email. It's really easy, and the link is in the description box below. Okay, Aquarius, so this new moon is a game changer for you. It's a power play move for you to tune in with your higher self. And you're being asked, to elevate your life here. So pay attention to where the energies are leading you, and let's see what the moon has to say. Okay, so we have the answers you need are coming. Was that one? Nope, there's 2. Meditate and contemplate. Those 2 go together. Let's get one more here. And also, don't forget to, check out your rising sign. And if you want to be notified for future new and full moon readings, hit the bell when you subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified with the new publications. And look for the description in my email, in my box below there for my email list if you'd like to join that. I am giving away a free ebook right now that explains what your astrology chart reveals. So if you sign up for that, I will send that out to you, and then you'll get every new and full moon, you'll get the meanings of these cycles sent to you so you don't miss them. All right, one more message for Aquarius. Okay, let's take this one. Wow. Okay. So this is the counterpart here that you're going to look for in 6 months. The full moon in Sagittarius, you're going to be looking at the bigger picture of how these energies played out for you. This is a new moon eclipse, so you can expect powerful changes. You're being asked to reflect on the answers that you are wanting by meditating and contemplating on them and trusting that they're going to come. So thank you for tuning in, Aquarius, and I look forward to constellating with you in the future. Take care.